Oh, Patrick Chapin? Well, no pressure. No pressure. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say, may fortune smile on us both. Now he probably thinks I'm an asshole. Well, that's embarrassing. Welcome to another Eternal Unleashed draft. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and let's get right into it. My god, I have seen this rare more than, I swear, any other card in the set. I know it sounds ridiculous, but multiple times every draft. So this is just, it's relic synergies for the cards that care about it, and it's just straight up silence and kill removal, and there's a couple ways to kill your opponent's relics. The thing is, nobody really plays the cards because they aren't great. I say that and I'm going to see it like every game. So this is top of our list, just 3 costs, relic synergy removal. Scornful Elite is another really powerful uncommon if the rare wasn't in the pack. And that's really the only thing I'm seeing here. There's a Through the Unknown, which I do like, and Grizzled Hermit, which are also powerful. But if the uncommon wasn't in the pack, I would go with Scornful Elite, and then it's between the 2 commons. So let's take the mono rare draft. I mean, Riot Detail is perfectly strong. So this is a interesting pick here. The rare is fine, but I would just think of it as a really decent 2-drop instead of like, oh my god, strong rare. So I'm looking at that. Reinvigorate is a decent combat trick. And then we have a couple good commons here. Mystical Arcanum Orb, Nevermore, Through the Unknown. I would probably take the Graviturgus just because this is so important for the Unleashed decks. Kind of like just taking the rare here. I mean, it is a really strong 2-drop. Yeah, why don't we take the rare? It's certainly nothing crazy, but... Okay, 3rd pick Soulfire's still in here? That's not a bad sign. If I wasn't going to play Soulfire, there's a Forlorn Griffin and a Thunderpop. Those are the only 2 things I'm really interested. Soulfire is just way stronger than all of those cards, so we'll take that. And then this pack's pretty rough. I'm actually going to take the Skycrag Tome. It could help us splash a strong primal card. Okay, Twin Barrel. I would rather make sure we have some Frenzy synergies first, some repeatable Frenzy. So we'll take the Covenant Peacekeeper here. Either a Desertion or the Lutstrung Bow, which has overperformed for us. I almost would rather go heavier Justice, because we do really want to play the Shackles, and Lutstrung Bow, once again, not too amazing. Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of red here, so we could take the Engraver or the Weapon. This thing has been decent against me, actually, so why don't we take it? Okay, sure. We get that weapon finally. Now it's between Outmuscle and Engraver, both mediocre cards. Once again, I think we have better combat tricks to pick up. Take the Lutstrung Bow, Suspicion, and another grappling hook. Okay. So there's a pull-up here, really strong Justice card, and then there is some solid shadow removal here. Funny enough, I would probably want the uncommon over the rare, which is kind of ridiculous. Maybe not necessarily. This is easier to play with 1 influence, but I think this is just pull-up. I've been really impressed with this card, especially you want to do it on block, so it's permanent. There is a tenured Graviturgus, but I think we're pretty sure we're going to be Rakano at this point. Okay, another Soulfire. Soulfire is really strong. Taking it essentially over the Core Repairman. Okay, nice. We get a Scornful Elite here. Yeah. Some other strong cards in the pack, but I think at this point we are going to make sure we're just Rakano. Borderlands Waykeeper, so now we're seeing some Primal, but I think we're going to stay strong here. Medusa's Wild, this is kind of late to start picking them up. You want like 3 of these, so I'd rather just take the Griffin Bomber. We already have 2 grappling hooks. Arrest is mediocre. We could take the Highwind Glider. It's not aggressive, but I don't mind having one more expensive card that can give us some late game advantage if our opponent slows us down. And everything else in the pack's pretty replaceable. Yeah, I don't like any of this, so we'll take the premium. Oi! I don't care about any of this. Sure, Hellfire Rifle, you can cheese out a win with it. None of this is being played. Okay, this was a rough pack for us. Oh boy. Legendary here. Not an amazing one, but we will pick it. It's just an inscribed card, so either the sigil early or late game when we're flooded out and our opponent stopped us. Just a big unit. Yeah, what are we taking it over? Like nothing, like an icy hold, so that is a pretty big loss for us. Oof. So there is a Ramba's Challenge. That's not the tome we picked up. And we have a Chakram Throw here. Last Light Refugee, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. I probably overvalue this card compared to most people. I could see the right pick being Ramba's Challenge and hoping to pick up a way to splash that, but Last Light Refugee, I love me some Last Light Refugee. Yeah, as we see a Praxis Tome here. But we're just taking the Searing Fist, just great removal. Okay, another expensive Oni Forgesmith. That seems fine. We are missing out on another way of splashing Primal, but not going to pass up on a good card. Okay, Svetya's Decree here. A Hoof Stomp. Damn. We actually need to focus on getting some units here, but not a huge fan of Danger Bot when we don't have that many ways of triggering Frenzy right now, repeatedly. Ew. Okay, late Find the Moment here. We definitely have all the removal. Okay, finally a cheaper unit here. Okay, we aren't playing any of this, but, I mean, potentially we could cheese out a win with the Dragon. Diminish. Okay, so we really need to prioritize the cheaper units here. So it's the Midnight Tinker or Party Crasher, but we already have a couple 5s and not enough 2s. Okay, Griffin Rider here. This card was actually pretty good when I went up against it, and it helps our curve a bit. Ooh. Oy. Okay, we already have a Hellfire Rifle. I'd rather just take Hour of Kodash. Okay, Stone... Man, we're just like mono removal. The Maul has been amazing for us, though. Okay, another cheap unit. But realistically, we aren't playing any of this. We aren't playing another Suspicion. Okay, just another mediocre 3. Ugh. Okay. Well, now I'm only keeping the 2 weapons in the deck since our unit count is unfortunately low. If I was to put in another, I almost wonder if the Hellfire Rifle is just worse than a second grappling hook. Interesting. I think this is the deck, though. We have a couple of evasive threats to finish it in the air. Just slap a weapon on it. Or we do have some actually solid removal. 2 Soulfires, a Searing Fist, diminish a couple relic weapons. This deck doesn't seem the worst, but we definitely have some junky units in here, like Engraver, the Recruit. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, what do we got here? The Shuffler is wrecking us. What is going on? Yeah, this deck really needed some better 2-drops. Like, either of the one-cost Justice or Fire contract uncommons from Cold Hunt would have been so nice. Okay.
You've got a choice to make.
Draw our 1-drop on turn 2. This is a classic.
Choose your side.
So he could kill it with the Trident, but that seems... I mean, that's probably fine. If he buffs that up, it's going to be really hard to deal with, is kind of what I'm thinking. But I guess we can delay the decision to kill it a little bit longer by making this play, and this grows our board. Maybe play something better. I'll discard the gun. Immediately punished.
Stand fast.
Stunned fast. Bunch of 2-power. You got a 2-power unit on 1, 3, and 4.
Perimeter clear.
Mine for the taking.
Well, this is gonna be sweet. You just get to kill a bunch of his units. That seems good. Okay, I was not considering that. But let's kill 2 units with 1 spell.
The soul fire shall cleanse you. The soul fire shall cleanse you.
Okay. Opponent's got 4 cards stuck in hand here.
Choose your side.
Happy to help.
Happy to help. Let's see. Doesn't particularly matter. We'll give it to our weakest unit. Obviously, we want our stronger units to be able to block, and it doesn't deal any extra power. This card's been really powerful. But he has a lot of removal that can kill it. Is that game? 5, 6, 8? Not quite. There's no reason to rush this. Our opponent's not going to be able to effectively pressure us here. Yeah, show me the combat trick. We're fine if he does. Yep. Let's see, do we bother saving it? Then we attack back. We can attack back for an extra 4 since both of his units are tapped out. I guess that's actually fine. Yeah, sure. Because, right, the find the moment would give us +5/+5, but now we get to attack. Yeah, that's game. Nice.
The soul fire shall cleanse you.
Good game, my friend. That was a pretty brutal draw for our deck, so. Turns out when you draw the strong cards in your deck instead of the weak ones, you win. This is awkward. This hand's got a lot of power. I'm tempted to just take it just because there's a lot of power in it, but it is clunky. But just any 2 or 3 cost unit in this hand's pretty good with pull-up. keep it. We'll keep it. Okay, our opponent went down 1. That's a good sign. Gonna try to keep the Forge Smith, especially now that we do have a weapon already in hand. Realize we have a lot of double fire influence. Okay, this will be good. We can use our Trident to kill that, and since he doesn't have charge in those factions, we do get to kill 2 units. Kazul Envoy off the top? That'd be pretty sweet. So we could have Caloric Mix here. But we still trade, right? Ideally, we want to kill a unit. But even if he trades Caloric Mix here, we still killed 2 cards of his with just 1. Oh, wow.
One last adjustment.
Okay, in this case, we'll inscribe it just because we want to make sure we can keep on applying pressure while our opponent's on the back foot here. What? Okay. Here's the caloric mix. Hello? You probably use caloric mix here. You get 2 for 1, but what are you gonna do? Keep taking 3 to the face? Okay, nothing we can do to fight. Okay, that was weird.
You came to the right place.
He's got 4 cards in hand. We have a bunch.
I feel
Ooh,
funny.
yeah, gross. Okay. Man, I just like hoof stomping that, to be honest, would be pretty sweet. I don't really like the thought of trading Find the Moment. If we attack with both, he probably just 2/2 blocks the 1/2. That seems pretty mediocre. Hoof Stomp pushes through the most damage and kills the thing before it grows. Well, why don't we attack first? We'll just attack with the 2/3. Man, I kind of like the hoof stomp idea. Is that bad? It's probably
I
bad.
fly for the throne.
Yeah. We'll do this. Because now he's going to attack with some amount of his units, and we get to use pull up. If that unit is blocking. Okay. Okay, I mean, now he can just Soulfire both of his units? Or now we can Find the Moment. I mean... Let's see what our opponent does here. They're just gonna take it, huh? Interesting. Oh wait, we should have just Hellfire Rifled on our 1/1 flyer. Okay, that was bad. That was not great. Why don't we do this now? We almost have enough damage just with random spells in our hand just to finish off our opponent. We have 6 here, 9 by this summon
I
effect.
feel funny.
Give it deadly. Pretty good one. So now we'll go to that plan. And now we have our opponent dead in hand. That's concerning. But let's just go for game. Gain 6 life. So he's going to go to 11. We can do +2/+2 +5. So exact damage. You and your units. So he's not going to... Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Now hold still.
Good thing I read the card again.
The price of progress.
Okay, is it worth it to use anything yet? Probably not. So now we almost have game again. So Soulfire killing both of his flyers and then the Find the Moment is still not quite game. Let's see what our opponent does here. Wait, take 7? Okay. That was a sketchy block from our opponent. Okay, we are 3-1 currently. Currently on a roll. That was repetitive. I've not been great at talking today, even while I was teaching today at work. Keep stumbling over words here. Gross hand. Well, we have lots of sources of fire influence, so we can kill it, but then it gives a buff. That's kind of mediocre.
One last adjustment.
Let's see what else our opponent's got. No, that is impressive. So we probably just have to kill the bear. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, huh? Ugh. It seems mediocre at best. And we could kill the Tinker to then kill that, but it's not really a card, so let's not be greedy. We'll kill the bear, but we're definitely in trouble. If we keep stumbling, we just let our opponent set up with the card and they just start hammering us with the Brigade Hull buff. It's just going to be a pretty easy loss for us.
Happy to help.
Okay, I just checked my opponent there. They didn't take the opportunity to use a defensive combat trick, and I didn't really notice a pause there, so... Oh. Maybe that was a mistake knowing he could do this. Yeah, I mean, it's still a 1-for-1, so it's not like a huge deal. But every damage counts. So let's make the same mistake. Oh, God. All this removal, but probably just have to kill that. It's gonna swing at us for 4 in the air. We've used really solid removal so far, and we still have really good removal in hand. Okay, that seems pretty good. I guess we could wait a little bit longer to see if our opponent could have something else. But realistically, a 6-5, I mean, that's going to do some damage to us, so... We'll let our opponent show us something else. See what else our opponent's got. Okay.
The price of progress.
Annoying. Quite annoying. I shouldn't have done that first. We'll keep that in hand. The 5th power does give us Last Light Refugee, but we do have a strong weapon in the grave. If we attack with both, doesn't really do anything for us.
Route secure. Infiltration route secure.
That's tough. But I'm willing to chump here. Okay, yeah, our opponent definitely doesn't have a pause. At this point, if we don't draw a sigil... Ooh, yeah, that's really bad for us.
Perfectly balanced.
Okay.
You came to the right place.
So our opponent didn't have a combat trick last turn. Oh, brutal. Brutal. I mean, that's probably just game. Nothing lives besides what this blocks. Oh, he gets +4/+4 from his ability, too. So I guess we want to take out... So, 3, 6, 8. So we actually get to triple block to kill something. Or wait, no. It won't let us do that. Brutal. This rare is just absolutely savage.
For Zulta!
Got a really good defender now. Assuming no interaction, we could be in the clear. I mean, just gonna block like that. Okay, so now we probably kill this because it can become a 5/5 flyer as soon as he hits a sigil.
Soulfire shall cleanse you.
And we'll do it now while we know he doesn't have
The
anything.
soulfire shall cleanse you.
And now we can't attack with this because he double blocks and it trades. But next turn. Oh man, I forgot about Brigade Hall, to be honest. Okay, we probably take this. Life's a resource. Oh, it gives it endurance. Oof. Okay, does making a 6/6 do anything? No, but putting this on him actually lets us attack and block. That only becomes an 8/8. This gives 9 health. We attack with this, 9 health. He only has 8 power. Yeah. Sure. We obviously lose to just any removal. Well, sir. Ba-boom.
The soulfire shall cleanse you.
Ba-boom.
The soulfire shall cleanse you.
Let's go! Okay, we've worked through all of our opponent's units. Okay. Give our opponent +2/+2. Oh, shit. He's playing 2 of that card? I can't believe he's playing 2 of this card? What did I say? We're gonna go up against so many of those this draft. Okay, that's really good. That's really good.
Salt the earth.
Let's go! Oh, he doesn't have the power for it. Good game. Oh boy, let's go. I didn't think there was a way we were gonna win that, but we played smart. We got the most value from each of the cards that we drew. So we are 5-1 right now. What the? Oh, Patrick Chapin. Okay. Well. Man, we couldn't get a. Man, this is okay. No pressure. No pressure. We draw any sigil, we're fine. No. We need a better opener. Okay. This is what I want. I wanted to go down to 6 against literally a professional Magic player. Or, no. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say, may fortune smile on us both. Now he probably thinks I'm an asshole. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay. Now that I've sufficiently embarrassed myself. Okay, do we want to kill that right away? Probably, otherwise he's going to get the sled, and we have nothing else going on here. At the start of your turn, your spells deal +1 damage. He'll discard a card for that. Yeah.
Masterpiece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh, so close.
Happy to help.
Come on, just a sigil off the top. Although now if our opponent plays a spell here, we don't really gain anything. Man, I really didn't mean to say good game, my friend. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, so he's just gonna spell damage my face? Okay, I mean, just attack here. Play him, and this silences and kills it. So I'd rather have our opponent invest his cards just to increase his power. That way we can kind of blow that plan out of the water with our relic. Sure. Come on, that's not what we need. Okay, I guess we'll leave it back to block now. Come on, just a sigil off the top, while our opponent's got a bunch of cards in hand. It's a free block here. Our opponent's a professional Magic player. I'm going to play like they know what they're doing. Yep, that's fine. Now, this is probably GG's. Just a sigil off the top, please. No? Okay. Okay.
You came to the right place.
This is not going well. I can't believe... Ah.
She comes.
Oh no. Because he has what? He has at least one snowball in hand. Okay, yeah, I think we gotta kill it. Even though he has that stupid danger bot. Unfortunate. Can we please draw the Justice Sigil to capitalize on the 5 million cards in his hand? Ah! Brutal. Justice Sigil. No. Okay, so we probably just use Riot Detail to kill them all instead of Soulfire.
Pay up, pal.
Come on, we have, what, 10 sources of justice? Really? Fair. Our opponent's still got at least one snowball, but he's used 2 sleight of hands. So now, if we go Sigil, Svetya's Decree, we have 3 cards in hand, we draw 3. And then we take... and then we could just be dead. And the fact that our opponent left up so much power is sketchy. I think we need to clear the board before we can commit to something.
The Soulfire shall cleanse you. The soul
Opponent's
fire
got
shall
something.
cleanse you.
Please don't see it immediately. If our opponent gets it, like, the next couple draws, we are in trouble. But now, hopefully, we can Svetya's Decree on an open board. Oh, no. Okay, that's frightening. So we'll diminish that. And now we can Svetya's Decree to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I feel so awkward I said good game to our opponent. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, this is probably just game here. Hopefully we can get Sigil off the top. Like, right now we just need power. Like, raw power. Oof. Yeah. Okay, so I think he does just have us dead, but we can at least make the spell deal a little less damage, and that gives us some armor. Oh, brutal. Nice. Now that's game. Okay. Surprise, we lost against Patrick Chapin. Said nobody ever. GG's, that was kind of cool, though. I just feel like an idiot because I used the wrong emote, which made me seem like a douchebag. Okay, we are 6-2. I think I played Mexican in our last draft as well. This is mediocre. I'm gonna keep this. This is super greedy, especially with a free redraw, but our redraws have not been kind to us, and of course our opponent's got a 1-drop. That's fine, we still have plenty of 2s, and hey, there we go.
I represent the Aurene.
Let's get that armor, since we have no 2-drop that we would want to play besides pull-up, and we don't even really want to waste that on Kasul Envoy. I would rather not, since we just have so many things that could just block it. We have so many things that can just block it and stay alive, so why even... They played their Sigil for the turn. Okay, we don't intend to block still, so... Is that pull-up worthy? Probably not. Also, man, if we just don't hit... if we just don't hit any more sigils here, I mean, that's gonna be brutal. We could save it with pull-up, but I just don't think that's a winning play. We have high likelihood of drawing any sigil, even if it's a fire sigil. Okay, sure. We'll keep racing. We aren't in an ideal position to race, given our opponent's gonna... We need more time to draw out of having no sigils. Interesting our opponent's still deciding to race us, but... I think I'm comfortable attacking into a caloric mix or something. Okay, nothing. So what would we prefer our opponent to kill?
Stand fast.
Yeah. So our opponent has a fast spell there. I mean, it could be so many different things. I mean, waste your find the moment with contract. Okay, saddle up, sure. Okay, attack like that, and now we get to play Prodigious
Infiltration
Student.
route secure.
There was a thought of playing Core Repairman, but...
I can't be moved.
Okay, now we probably play Core Repairman. Make sure we're using all of our power we can. This is going to be a close game for sure. Our opponent and I are going toe-to-toe. Same life, same cards in hand, same cards on board. That's really good for our opponent. Okay, we probably just need the influence, and we're going to start having an equivalent amount of cards in hand. Our opponent's just going to start flying the curfew patrol now, so no great moves here.
I fly for the
You've got a choice to make.
Oh wait, why would we make the 1/1 and not leave up pull up? Because he has a taunt unit. Ugh. Brutal. Yeah, that could cost us right there. Damn, man. Not smart. So now we need to attack with it. Oh, we can't attack with him. So we can attack with the Core Repairman, I guess. Grappling Hook on the 2/3 makes it a 4/5. So he has no good double blocks. That's what I thought. Not sure that was correct. He's going to get in a pretty big attack here. I assume he's going to jump his 3/3 lifesteal and attack in the air for a bunch. It's convenient. Oh wait, okay. He just wanted to grow out his board, that's fine. Now when we attack with a 4/5, what are his blocks? The 3/3 and the 2/5 on it. And pull up just saves... It just saves my guy and kills the 3/3. It's not great. Oh, so that's just game then. Okay. Yeah, it's easy GG's now. Unless we draw removal for it. I don't know why I did that. I'm fumbling this one. I think the only thing that bails us out is if we start hitting our soul fires.
I have foreseen this.
If we attack with everything, 0/5 just on the 4/5, 2/5 eats 2/2, take 2.
Now hold still.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to hit Soulfire. We've definitely drawn the weaker portion of our deck here. And I haven't been playing particularly good. So, only flyers. Man, so close, right? We want to leave the 4/5 to block his 2/5 so we can attack like this. No. Nothing. So we need to kill the 2/2, and we still just die in the air, huh?
The Soulfire shall cleanse you. The Soulfire shall cleanse you.
Another Soulfire? Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah. We're flooding a bit and just not... The cards aren't coming together, unfortunately. So what's this? This gives +3/+3, so we can just put it on... Give it to the guy with the Entomb effect, I guess. There are ways we win this. If our opponent starts drawing sigils, and we do have flyers, we do have the legendary, there's stuff we can do, but the Bless the Wind was literally the crux of that game. Why? That is a way to win. Damn, if only I had one more power.
Salt the earth.
If only we had one more power. Okay, let's see if our opponent's got it. Get it off the top. Okay. We attack with everything. 6/4 trades with the 4/5. 2/4/6. Pull up is only +2/+2 for 8. We leave back one blocker. We attack with everything. If he tries to eat it, we pull up whatever he doesn't. Man, that's brutal drawing a sigil there. Literally anything in our deck can turn this around. Now, even if our opponent has removal for Engraver, it makes a unit.
Adjustment.
Come on! Okay. An attack with everything here. 10/10 eats the 4/5. Take 2. We lose on the crackback. We're dead in 3 turns, but... Come on, man. We have so many wins in our deck.
Time for your end.
This is interesting. If he... I mean, we just have to trade here, right? Because there are just so many ways we win. He wouldn't make this attack unless he had the trick. Okay. We use that on the 10/10. Attack with everything. 2/2 trades with 2/2. 1/2 trades with that. Takes 6 game. No shot. No shot! Oh my god! What was that? And we make diamond? How perfect. Our 7th win, we make diamond. Wow, that game was insane. I wish I could say I really deserve that. I mean, we definitely didn't get lucky, but since we flooded out so harsh at the end. But I think I fumbled around a lot of the decisions throughout the game, and that put us in a losing position where we didn't necessarily need to be. Wow. Absolutely insane. And we faced against Patrick Chapin, who I accidentally misclicked the good game to start the... God. I mean, this had a lot of removal. I mean, Soulfire really pulled us through a lot of these games. We only saw Find the Moment once. A lot of good removal. The Legendary actually came in clutch several of those games. It's one card in the deck, so you'll tend to draw it later in the match on average, and we were just able to play the big boy, buff our team, and attack with everything. Otherwise, Scornful Elite outperformed my expectations by a lot, and just a bunch of dorks. What a ridiculous way to end it, too. Play against a Magic professional, the 7 wins, an insane last game, even if I didn't play amazingly. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't talk. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the channel for more Eternal Unleashed drafts. Peace!